You ain't never got to worry about if I'ma keep bringing bags to this house. I will, yeah, you know that I will. Anything you want, I'm gon' work it out. I don't give a fuck about the amount. I will, yeah, you know that I'm skilled, yeah. Wanna take care of you, babe, like my daddy taught me to. We can take trips to wherever, babe, like Smokey say, let's cruise. Nothing's gonna impede my hustle. Word to my nigga Nipsey, we ain't never ever gonna struggle. Baby, put your trust in me, cause I'm a working man. Said I'm a working man. I'ma put that work in. Cause I'm a working man. Oh, I'm a work. Born with ambition, I was complete every mission I does. If there's something wrong, I'll save the day. All you gotta do is wash my cape. Even when we in the bedroom, I keep the same go-get attitude. Grinding like I'm on the block, putting overtime in until you reach the top. I wanna take care of you, babe, like my daddy taught me to. We can take trips to wherever, babe, like Smokey say, let's cruise. Nothing's gonna impede my hustle. Word to my nigga Nipsey, we ain't never ever gonna struggle. Baby, put your trust in me, cause I'm a working man. Said I'm a working man. I'ma put that work in. Cause I'm a working man. I'm a working man, baby. You're the love of my life. Said I'm gonna make you my wife.
Dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I've been spinning up them colors. Dick so good, I've been calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? You better never share this dick with nobody, baby. I'ma break some laws and go to jail or something. Test me if you think I'm playing. You be hitting spots that didn't know existed. Show me real deep, pull it out and lick it. I'm twisted, I'm so gone, I'm out my mind. This girl is hard. Dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I've been spinning up them commas. Dick so good, I've been calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? Dick so good. I know I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, right? Listen, I go to jail for that dick, pay his bill for that dick. Walk around pussy swole as hell for the dick. I gag on the dick, but brag on the dick. Yoga bend it over, I'ma stay on that dick. You might even catch me praying for the dick. Postman, UPS sitting for the dick. I start talking to my friends for the dick. Buy a whole beat and make a song for the dick. I book a couple shows and perform for the dick. I put on for the dick like I do for my city. Dick so amazing. Dick so good, make me wanna thank your mama. Dick so good, I've been spinning up them commas. Dick so good, I've been calling back to back to back to back. Like where you at, where you at? Dick so good, 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 so good.
Man, I'm trying to see something different this year. Tired of this cold weather. I know you're trying to see something different too.
Menage a trois, menage a trois.
Something like paradise. Paradise.
Yo, I need more than that wake and bake. Add a pint that might make it shake. There's a real bitch that ain't acting fake. And don't give a fuck if it's loud or Reggie. Long ass to help wanna get better like She gave me everything that I wanted. That bullshit, she ain't on it. But I'm like, oh, no. I'm just gonna keep me to myself. Every now and then I make sure my wealth. Other than that, blood smoking in paradise. Bad bitches in paradise. No worries in paradise. Hit this and pretend like we in paradise. Pretend like we in paradise.
Man, the shit is going fat ass. And she foreign, cook clean, she never born. Give me neck until I'm snoring. Paradise until the morning. Grab my swishers and my Jordans. Sell like freaks in the sheets. Ride the bull and feel his heat. In the water, going deep, going deep. Tap out, definitely UFC. You feel me and you feel C. That's the D. Heavenly and now you free. Wake you up and back to sleep. Out the back and as I creep. Hopping and cutting up the street. To my chocolate little freak.
Yo, smooth talking. I don't want that shit. Yo, keys to the whip. I don't want that shit. Yo, keys to the grip. I don't want that shit. But now the 12s, I wait till I'm in paradise. All night till I'm in paradise.
Now we talking. Now we talking. Paradise. Yep.
Blood smoking in paradise. Bad bitches in paradise. No worries in paradise. Hit this and pretend like we in paradise. Pretend like we in paradise. Paradise. Yep.
Man, we're gonna have to take him on a trip like that again. You only live once. Everybody deserves to see paradise. Scratch paper. Shout out to Eric Wilson on the beat.
One check, 1, 2, 2, 2. Let's go. It's the Vibe on Air, Mr. D's, the open mic king, the one and only, the big homie in the building right now. And yo, it's going down tonight. We got a great show for you, Make sure you follow, subscribe, and vibe. Like us, follow us, subscribe to us on everything. The Vibe on Air, simply by going to The Vibe on Air, everything. Facebook, The Vibe on Air Show. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Periscope, The Vibe on Air. Follow us on everything and like us, or simply go to the website, thevibeonair.com. It's a community. You can subscribe there, post comments, post your own videos, do what you like on there. Just make it fun, man. We're going to keep it moving. In the studio today, we're going to have two talented brothers straight from the land. Yes, in the building, we will have DRE WALTON and my man B LANDRUM. They gonna be in the building today. We gonna kick it with them, of course. When they get here, they be here shortly. And of course, I'm gonna have, the usual stuff, the ratchet news. We gonna have a lot of music videos like we played already. And we just gonna keep it entertaining and keep it vibey. You know what I'm saying? We got some drinks. We gonna have some drinks and chill out and mellow out. They gonna be here in a second. We gonna talk about all the music they doing, play a lot of their videos, because they got together some videos, a lot of videos and music that they got out here. So we gonna play their stuff and pump them up, of course. But of course, we gonna play music videos throughout the show, because that's what we like to do. We like to promote other people and try to get them they stuff seen. And if you have music videos or any music that you would like us to play, new or old, send it to us by simply hitting the email up, thevibeonair@gmail.com. It's right up on the screen, thevibeonair@gmail.com. We just played music from some of my favorite artists just a little while ago. We played Working Man by my man Dwight Thompson. That's my dude. That's a dope ass song. I played a lot. Had to play That's So Good by Kat Danielle, just because we got to represent for the ladies. That's so good. She must have been thinking about me when she wrote it. Just joking. I don't want her to come back tripping. And Smoking in Paradise by the one and only Eric Wilson. We're going to play some more in a minute. We got a lot of music, a lot of entertainment for you, so make sure you stick and stay. Watch the music video. Support the people that are sending this music and putting this music out that I am playing. Go get their music, support their shit. But also in the effort of me trying to help everybody fucking else, I want y'all to do me just one small favor. And support me too, man.
If you or somebody you love need to be free, call Mr. Deeds. With the immediate response 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free.
Is born, aka Arrowvision with a Z. And that's Arrowvision across all social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And yo, you are listening to the Vibe on.
This ain't no ordinary shit, this shit get crazy. Addicted, you my drug, I gotta have you on a day. You don't give a fuck, you my baby. Let them hate, yeah, they just wanna be us. Been through the most, I do the most. Just one dose of your love. It's sky high, touch my thighs, make my temperature rise. Just one kiss from your lips, be feeling mad butterfly. I be done, funny the first day, we was just having fun. Now years later, we still at it, taking life for a run. I can't imagine anybody else but you by my side. Don't know nobody that be down for me the way that you ride. I want you my hitter, you my dog, the realest, you so hard. I swear to God, I see myself in you. When I get my heart full, yeah, the only one I'll ever trust, baby. Yes, that's we up against the world, it's gotta be you, 'cause you the one for me, baby. You're the only one, you, 'cause you the one for me, yeah. You the one, yeah, 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 yeah. You the one, yeah, 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 yeah. You the one, yeah, 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 yeah. You the one, yeah, yeah, yeah. You be the best I ever had, you the best I ever had, you the best I ever had, you the best I ever had. You the one, yeah, 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 yeah. You the one, yeah, 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 yeah. He's been the shit, topic of his and her lips. They been hip, we been lit. Bonnie and Clyde make them sick, and damn right, hoes a trip. It's cute, they think that they slick, but if they think you gon' dip, you let them all know real quick. And that's exactly why I love you, adore you. I would do anything for you. I go to hell and back, no question, just to show you I'm loyal. What's understood don't need to be explained. Step about the game for you, baby, I change my name for you. Love me, I do the same. Anybody else but you by my side. Don't know nobody that be down for me the way that you ride. I want you my hitter, you my dog, the realest, you so hard. I swear to God, I see myself in you. The one I give my heart to, yeah, yeah. The only one I'll ever trust, baby. Yes, that's we up against the world, it's gotta be you, 'cause you the one for me, baby. You're the only one, you, 'cause you the one for me, yeah. You the one, yeah,
We back up in this piece one good time. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. And you know what it is. We back in the building. The vibe on air. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and hit us up on everything. The vibe on air on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Man, shouts out to all my YouTube subscribers, man. We had 2,500 subscribers right now. The number keep growing. When we hit that 5,000, we go throw a party. And then when we get that 10,000, we giving away some shit. So, yo, keep subscribing and keep following, keep liking. Hit up the Instagram, man. That's the new campaign. We're going to get that Instagram jumping. And then, you know, the Facebook is jumping right now. So, you know, it's all good and good. We just heard music from some very talented people. I got a shout out to Naya Marie, that new single, The One. I love that, Naya. You doing your thing. Shout out to my homegirl, Chastity. She not even just my homegirl. That's my cousin, blood cousin, straight out of Atlanta with Cha Cha Cha. I saw you getting your Cha Cha on in the video, cuzzo. Shout out to her mama. What's up, Pinky? What's up, cuzzo? And of course, Fuck Your Baby Mama by Juicy Roxanne. You're crazy, man. Juicy Roxanne crazy as hell, man. But yo, we got Brandon Landrum. He in the building walking around. DRE Walton about to walk in the building. We're going to be talking to these fools in a second. But you know, it's time to switch gears and do this thing that I like to do. It goes like this. The Ratchet Knows. Today in Ratchet News. Hold up. I'm going to need a shot. It's going to be real ratchet, so let me just get myself together real quick. Get my bottle of act right here and get my mind right. Because it's about to get ratchet. Y'all can wait, goddammit. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Had to go get my stuff together. I know, man. It's whatever, man. I can get my shit right. But today in Ratchet News, like we always do at this time, we're going to start from the least ratchet to what I think is the most ratchet. And there's some ratchet stuff today. You know, I could have talked about, you know, how Offset was trying to talk to Tekashi 6ix9ine girl and cheat on Cardi with her. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine girl probably, you know, don't want to kick it with a snitch. I understand that. But the stories I have here are quite ratchet and don't involve famous people. Just involve stupid people. Stupid people. Like, for instance, let's look at these two Aryan Nation face dudes right here. Yes. And they are brothers. You could tell that they look alike and they seem to be alike. But let's read the story. Because this is some dumb shit. This is some dumb shit. Man drives a stolen SUV to bail out brother in jail who's in jail for stealing an SUV. I can't make this shit up, man. Can't make it up. His brother stole an SUV. And he went to go get his brother out of jail in an SUV. These are some dumb motherfuckers right here. Let me read the story, man. Let me read the story. It's some dumb shit. Out of Jackson County, Kansas, two brothers were caught driving a stolen SUV hours apart after one brother tried to drive to the jail in a stolen SUV to bail out his brother, who was in jail for the same crime, deputies say. Eric McCracken was arrested when he was in a stolen SUV and a deputy pulled him over. Keith McCracken was arrested for driving a stolen SUV when an off-duty deputy was told about a stolen car a few hours later. Real spit, man. Real spit. Y'all stole an SUV in the first place. And he got caught for stealing said SUV. Shout out to Mike Coolbreeze Thompson, by the way, for paying attention and viewing the show. Appreciate you, bro. What's going on with you, Square? But I mean, come on, man. That's some dumb shit. That's some New Jersey Drive shit. New Jersey Drive, man. That's some New Jersey Drive shit. Oh, shit. But yeah, these dumb motherfuckers went and picked each other up. Well, went to pick up the one brother in jail in a stolen motherfucking car. You's a stupid motherfucker to go pick up your dude that already got arrested for stealing the car in a stolen motherfucking car. You's a stupid motherfucker. Here's what you need to do. Luckily, it wasn't from nobody from Florida. I always talk about niggas from Florida. Why do most ratchet shit come from Florida? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. But anyway, on to the next ratchet piece of shit news. I sound angry today. Let me drink another shit and drink it here. I'll be nicer there. In other ratchet news. All right. This is fucked up. A New York rabbi, as you can see, he looks like, he's a rabbi. A New York rabbi gets arrested for selling thousands, man, of foreskins on Craigslist. He sold thousands of foreskins on Craigslist. I mean, you know what? I mean, do you know what
Oh my damn.
a foreskin is, man? That's the shit when they get circumcised. That's what's left of the dick, the skin off the dick. He sold them shits. He sold some fucking foreskins on motherfucking Craigslist, dog. How the fuck do you do that? Who's buying them is the question. Who the fuck is buying foreskins? But let me read them. Rabbi Aaron Zayin was arrested last week after exchanging messages with a federal agent posing as a Craigslist user interested in purchasing fresh baby foreskins. Wow. Is that a market? Is that an actual market for that type of shit, son? That's the part that's really, really fucking me up. That somebody is really buying baby foreskins. According to a criminal complaint. But Rabbi Zayin is believed to have sold an estimate of 5,200 foreskins since 2015 when he started selling the pieces of human skin on Craigslist and advocating their aphrodisiac qualities as well as the miraculous cancer curing and longevity effects. Wow. They say here he would sell them in small bags fried in oil with added spices and salt like little onion rings. Oh my God. This nigga selling dick calamari. He's selling dick calamari, yo. Oh, shit. He taking the time to fry baby foreskins in oil and seasoning and sell the bitches in a bag like what's them Funyuns, like fucking Funyuns. Oh man, that's crazy. His product was so popular and in demand, he was forced to purchase foreskins from numerous synagogues around the county. To supply and demand, Rabbi Zion would perform up to 40 Brit Malayas, which is, I guess, a Jewish thing for circumcising someone, also known as a covenant of circumcision in the Jewish faith, at his synagogue, but also in his home garage, as well as at local restaurants and at public washrooms. Wow. So here's the discussion I would like to have, if you don't mind. Like you really have a choice. This is a religious leader. One of y'all, he's the head of a religious community in whatever, and he's taking advantage of his parishioners, his people, the people who follow him. And it's like, and he definitely making a profit out of it, obviously. And he's been doing it for years, up to 5,200 dick skins that he fried in oil and made into Funyuns for people to chew. And, I understand, maybe it do cure cancer or have effects that stop the effects of cancer or give you more longevity in your life. But shouldn't the people or the parents, at least of the children, if they're babies, have the right to that before you go around selling it? And that's, their DNA. And this motherfucker's taking advantage of that by basically opening up a fucking chip factory for dick skins, because that's pretty much what it is. It's a dick factory for dick skins, a chip factory for dick skins. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. I can't believe that shit. That's the most atrocious shit I ever heard of. I mean, it's some real shit. I mean, this like that one funeral home that was selling pieces of the bodies, and or not even burying them, probably burying them in the backyard and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To these motherfuckers like that, I only have 2 words for you.
Fuck you!
And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
But most importantly, that shit crazy. This motherfucker is selling dick skins like Funyuns, man. Dick skins like Funyuns. I can't believe that shit. Brandon and Dre just walked in again. They missed the part when I was talking about this rabbi, because I'm about to get their opinion. Y'all grab your heads to turn your mic on, man. I'm about to turn your mic on because this shit is stupid. I can't even let go of this for a second. I got to talk about this more. But they got a rabbi, and y'all mics is on, in New York, who for the last few years been selling foreskins to people.
Foreskin?
Foreskins. Do you know what foreskin is?
Legit, like human foreskin?
Yeah, the tip of the dick that they cut off in the circumcision.
Come on, man.
They say he would sell them in small bags and fry them in oil and add spices to them like onion rings.
What the?
And motherfuckers was buying them. They were so in demand, he sold 5,200 of them.
But you know what?
Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It be a whole bunch of shit going down on the black market. So,
but he's selling dick skin Funyuns. Dick skin Funyuns, nigga. You gonna buy a bag of dick skin Funyuns?
Man.
I mean, this motherfucker selling them like niggas is eating them.
Infant flesh?
Infant flesh, nigga. And like I said, he cooking them up, frying them, putting seasoning on them, and selling them in a bag like they chips.
That's
Infant
crazy.
cock flesh.
Yeah,
Wow.
he selling cockins, dickens. That's some bullshit. Dickens.
That's some dunions.
He's selling some dunions, some penisons.
Oh, God.
This motherfucker. I already gave him this
That's wild.
motherfucker is terrible, man. I just fuck this dude, man.
Fuck you!
If I was to ever,
For real.
when he go to jail, please slap the shit out this motherfucker, man. Beat his motherfucking ass. Shoot him.
Rabbi.
He a fucking rabbi, man.
On some bullshit.
On some bullshit, selling dick chips.
We gotta pray for our spiritual leadership in this world, man.
Yeah.
It's going,
Dick chips.
Oh, man.
All right, man. The last story
That's
Ratchet
wild.
News today is I actually thought the Funyun, the dick crackling was funny and worst one, but anything that has to do with somebody doing wrong to a child is always worse to me. So let me show you this fucking picture first of all. As you can see, there's a man. He's dressed as Santa, standing outside of some type of store right there.
Oh, he on some bullshit.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. Because a pedophile was jailed after dressing as a Santa and offering to have taking photos with kids.
Dre, you stupid.
This motherfucker here. Oh, then they gonna.
I wouldn't even. You know what? Even if I had the stature, I wouldn't even want to be Santa though.
But he wanted to be Santa. He probably made himself get bigger because he wanted to be Santa that bad.
That's crazy. People got sick minds.
They do.
Stephen Brown was dressed as Santa when he was arrested over the weekend.
Well, a nigga named Steve, you gotta expect some shit like that.
Oh, it's a lot of people
a
we know
nigga
named
named
Steve.
Steve.
We know a lot of Steve.
We know a whole lot of Steves.
Well, yeah, you know.
Steve's a pedophile now.
No, my homies, not my homies, but
Say what it is.
Steve that'll put on a goddamn Santa suit, he a weirdo.
He said with a name like Steve,
When it's Steven, it's something else.
Right.
Steven.
Damn. So
He's Steven.
it's damn. Damn.
Damn, shout out to my boy Steve, bro.
But look, he was dressed up as Santa and stood near a Fenwick department store on the busiest shopping street. The registered sex offender was offering to pose in photographs with children in exchange for a donation. Concerned security staff at the department store called the police, who discovered Brown was a registered sex offender who was subject to a lifetime sexual offense prevention order, which means he got to let people know that he is a sex offender. He physically has to. Brown has handed the order in the order in 2012 after he was jailed for 5 years of possession of indecent images and inciting a child to act in a sexual act. Now this is what the motherfucker looked like in real life. Nah, he looked like he just he just want to sniff kids' drawers or something.
That's damn shame.
Hey, come on, man.
He looked like he just he buy Gerbers just to feel like a baby.
But what nationality is he, man?
White. He looked Ukrainian of some sort. He looked like Eastern European of some sort. I mean, he got that slope in the face, like he almost got Down syndrome, but it just didn't go all the way down.
His Down syndrome was still a little up.
It's
still up.
It's middle syndrome. Chief Inspector Steve White. See, the Chief Inspector's name is Steve too. Steve White of Northumbria Police said Brown's SOPO stated he was not allowed any contact with children unless he had the consent of a parent or guardian who was aware of his convictions. And of course, he was doing this shit without the awareness of the parents or any type of guardian. He was just. Yeah, I mean, so
he was freelance.
He was free balling probably too. He had on the Santa suit with the skirt, the one that had the long dress and shit. So he was like
freelance, free balling Santa.
He's like, so yeah, you wanna take a picture with Santa? He probably sounded real Gary European. Like, you want to take a picture with Santa? You want to sit on Santa's lap? Santa give you present. Oh my large God. Present. Oh my God. That's terrible, man. I mean,
so many levels of terrible though.
Man, I mean, that's some bullshit, man. What makes a grown man want to fuck with a kid? A kid. Yeah, I don't even want to fuck with anybody 25 for the most part.
Yeah, that's weird. That's the weirdo vibe.
Yeah.
Weirdo vibes, aren't they?
Weird as fuck vibes. So not only do I want to slap the shit out this bitch, but do me a favor. On a dick. Faggot. But that's the ratchet news for today. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. We'll be right back in a minute. We got DRE WALTON and Brandon LANDRUM in the building.
Baby.
So it's going down. It's going down. We about to play some more music. Matter of fact, we about to start playing some of these motherfuckers' music because it's a lot of they shit we got to play for the next part of the show. So
that's what's up.
That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, nigga.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ Hazmat at 93.1 and Rich Nation. I've been hanging out with the vibe on air.com. Make sure you check out this 49.
Got me figured out my life. We want physical, man. We connect on another level like middle telepathy. Got me like, damn, nobody gets to me. Don't let them get close to me. Emotional spirits made the same. Ever since baby, yeah. Feel like my whole life has changed. Talking magic like a unicorn. I'm just kidding, but I'm serious. Got me delirious, yearning and wanting more and more. Wanna know your hopes and your dreams, and what I can do to make them come true. Girl, your goals are changing me, and I just wanna be everything for you.
Oh, na, na, na. Yeah. Come and talk to me. I really wanna know you, girl. I really wanna know your name. I'm talking to you. Nice to meet you, baby. Baby, hold on me. Good looking, you make me feel like 90s R&B. I'm talking not kid, a little Josie. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, yeah. Tell the DJ, play another slow jam for my baby and me. A little Chris Brown, can I take you down? Tenderoni, I'm Bobby Brown. Not too much, I might fall in love. I just wait till you leave the club. Look just like an angel. Tell your mama thank you. I hope that you're single. I'm a single, with so occupation. To be honest, babe, I don't care about that. Just wear your head. Think about the weekend and hit me up. Damn, it's a holiday. I gotta get out your face before I feel some type of way. And if I feel some type of way, I just need you to make my day. I put a smile on your face the moment you heard me say, come and talk to me. I really wanna know you, girl. I really wanna know your name. Baby, hold on me. Good looking, you make me feel like 90s R&B. I'm talking not Kelly, a little Josie. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you know my name is Dre. I'm something like the man. I came through, I ain't worried, baby, unless it's about the man. Stay down till the light came up. I'm ready to flex, girl, flex. Time to have sex. And I keep it clear, baby, that's no doubt. Wanna know everything about you in and out. You in the game, you focus, part of the plan that I noticed. You leave with Dre, you know it. You ain't afraid you gon' show. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you, girl. I really wanna know your name. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. Nice to meet you, babe. Baby, hold on me. Good looking, you make me feel like 90s R&B. I'm talking not kid, a little Josie. Oh, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We got it. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Nice to meet you, babe. Baby, hold on to me. Good look, you make me feel like 90s R&B. I'm talking not kid. A little Josie. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, yeah.
I sure like Trey B. No matter how hard I try, you don't make it easy. Baby, I love you, please believe me. We've been riding for a minute. Every time I think about it, it got me in my feelings. Damn, my just being with her, baby, baby. Baby, you know you should run up, from knocking down like a truck. Can't get it up. Girl, you got me in my feelings. I said I wouldn't break your heart. I can admit I want some bullshit, I can change. I just need your forgiveness, baby. No matter how hard I try, you gon' make it easy. Baby, I love you, believe. I love you, baby. You can ride it for me. Somebody got me in my feelings. Just being 100. Baby, you know you're running, I'm strung out. When I get down on that truck, can't get it up. You got me, I know that I was dumb, and I threw our love away. He asked me where my nigga was from. It don't matter, cause she don't need nothing to me. I'm down, babe. I'm dead, baby. Hey, tell me how to get it back. Baby, I just wanna get it back. Ooh, yeah. Trying to get me need every day. And I can keep on my face up. They see me trying to build the castle, baby. I'm on a paper chase. Ooh, hey. I ain't been there with some bullshit. I can change. I just need your forgiveness, baby. No matter how hard I try, you gon' make it easy. Baby, I love you, believe. We been riding for a minute, baby. Hey, every time I think about it, it got me in my feelings. Keep me 100. Hey, yeah. Oh, baby, you know you so funny. I was running. When I get down on that truck,
Now there ain't no formula to this love thing, cause I made mistakes, the result was watching our love change. It never be the same, and I just keep feeling this distance from you holding on to what was done, and I'm seeing the difference. We speak, dismiss them, and it's just like the pieces you missing. I need you to listen. I want this forever, but managed to be our division. I mean, these lights got me bugging, and it's likely for nothing. While some of the shadows, cause I'm lost without that light from your loving, and I gotta deal with these pressures. Couldn't measure. I'm a point at moments of pleasure. I'm listening to you lecture me about all my different evils. Can't tell you which is the lesser. Between us, I'm the lesser. While I pray the Lord is blessed. But I got this love and you never see it. Cause you only don't live in my past. Thinking that I'm trying to keep shit to see it. When I'm praying every day, we just laugh. Fell apart, we just laugh. Hit the crash, hit the finish, hit the dash. Like a flash, threw away what we had.
you gon' make it easy. Baby, I love you, baby. You been riding for me. You been holding me down for so long. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just be 100, girl. Baby, you know you're running. When I get down on that truck, I can't get enough, no, hey.
Every single
You're not gonna keep talking to me like this. You need to just start listening sometimes.
Don't cry, don't be shy, don't ask why. Don't matter if you fall, long as you try. What you feel versus the real, push it to the side. Stand your ground, don't compromise even if they cry. When times get hard, you gotta hustle harder. Never thirst for what it's worth, learn to tread water. Turn a blind eye to the lies, keep it moving. Never disguise what you realize, keep pursuing. What you do gotta match what you say. Be the king to her queen, never play with hearts. Finish when you start. Find a way when you get lost. Hold your pride even if it costs.
You're as strong as you be. Focus, try and believe. It's not hard as it seems. Young king, you got power. Right away, you gotta reach your mind of what they say. You're a king, no trust, always be beloved. Don't let them take your power. You're as strong as you be. Focus, try and believe.
find what he lost. Mind and heart meet at roads that will never cross. Never hold what you fear, even if the tears roll. Forgive and let go, never let another control. Your soul can get damaged if you don't learn to manage. Distribute the issues, blessings can miss you. And don't be afraid to let love in. Mama died, daddy abandoned, but learn to trust them. And when it all seems perfect, don't try to sabotage or wait for lies to surface. It might be the person, it might be the earth is rotating in your purpose, and the way just might be worth it. I know the world tries to paint the picture with lies on the canvas. What a man is often in disguise. Walk in the fashion that your actions speak louder. Identifying strength under false pretenses, that's power.
Yo, it's the vibe on air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, bitch. You don't know, you better ask somebody. Shit, nigga. Did you ever talk to my assistant, pimpin', bitch? Yeah. It smell like bologna. What smell like bologna? No, I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken earlier. I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken while I was drinking this red breast. But you just heard music from a collabo of music from Brandon LANDRUM and Drizzy was now all in Power. No matter how hard I try, you don't make it easy. Got him in his feelings and shit.
Never do. They never make it easy, bro.
Got him in his feelings. And Dre was talking about some 90s R&B and shit. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl.
Get in.
I really want to know your name. Bitch.
No.
You be going for the jugular with that.
I'm angry with her.
Yeah, we are.
But ladies and gentlemen, live and direct from the Vibe on Air Studios. Please put your hands together for the artists known as Brandon Landrum and DRE WALTON.
Let's go, baby.
Brandon Landrum, DRE WALTON in the house, baby. Yeah. Oh, man, it's crazy.
Oh, my damn.
It's crazy, man. What's going on, fellas?
Nothing much, man.
How y'all doing?
I'm cooling, man.
You cooling? Big cooling?
It's a good vibe in here, bro. You know, it's the libations always.
Yeah, you know, I try to keep it vibey.
Yeah, man.
Real vibey.
It's definitely going. It's definitely a good vibe.
And Dre double cupping tonight. I see you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to Florida in the morning. So
you going to Florida in the morning?
Oh, you starting your wave now?
Yeah, man. I was born to kick it on a weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of that.
So yeah, so you guys sing and stuff, right?
I do a little something.
Yeah,
Brandon sing. I just
whatever.
Emulate.
Dre. Nah, you say you crazy.
Now Brandon, though, just to not to get a little bit more serious. Brandon used to have the record for being on this show the most.
I know it's been a minute.
You used to be on here like almost like twice a month.
Stuff like that.
That mean he working hard though.
Yeah, I mean he was doing something, or he just wanted to drink up on my liquor. I think that was mainly it.
You know what?
You used to have bottles on deck though.
For a minute, B was going through this.
I was overindulging.
Yeah, he was very.
Life was hitting your boy a little hard. I was just
yeah.
I turned into a substance abusing artist for a second, but I'm back.
Wow.
I got it under control. I'm not on my way to.
Did you write good music like Mary J. Blige did?
You know, man, I'm telling you, some of the better records come out of pain.
I just
for sure.
Hey, man.
For sure.
Hey, Dre know about it.
I'll co-sign that.
Man,
go get 1116 right
1116 is a smash.
Oh, we're going to hear that in a minute. But we're going to talk to Brandon in a second because he always on this motherfucking show. But DRE WALTON, he never been on the show. But we play a lot of Dre music on the show. So,
I appreciate y'all.
Straight up. We try, man. We got a big following across the country.
I appreciate it.
We had 2,500 followers now on YouTube. So that's a blessing to keep growing and growing exponentially.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
And it's growing exponentially, and all over the country, all over the world. But let's talk about your music. When did you start? They just love me. They love me. They love me. The fake audience love me. But let's talk about your music. And like, what made you start singing? When did you get the bug to want to start using your vocals for rhythmic art?
I've been singing since I was like 3 years old, for real. But it's always been something I did. I grew up singing in the church, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But taking it serious, I really didn't start taking it serious till I was like, I'm gonna say, about 19. My second tour in Iraq, that's when I really knew I really wanted to pursue music. I knew I did it before then. Like, I was doing things earlier. Like, I worked with Joe Little, when I was like 16 and 17. Shout out to Joe Little of the Rude Boys. And then I went to the military. I experimented with that. And while I was in the military, my second tour in Iraq, I just realized that music was my passion. So I got out after 4 years and, you know what I'm saying, worked a couple here and there jobs. It wasn't hitting. And, music started to hit once I really took that step. So, yeah.
Now, you was in the military. And, I know a lot of people would be in the military. And they experiment with music in the military, too. Because, I guess y'all, when y'all ain't got downtime, that's what y'all. So, what was, what branch of the military was you in, first of all?
Army.
You was in the Army? Okay.
Yep, Army.
So you
Army.
The Marines was tougher. No,
yeah,
just like no, my dad was a Marine. I don't know nothing about that shit. But so you was in the Army and shit. You was over in Iraq.
Yeah.
So you was over there and you was in battle and everything.
Yeah.
So, but when y'all had downtime from,
it was music,
the jihad and shit.
Yeah, it was music in the gym.
Music in the gym.
Yeah. It was music in the gym.
What type of shit did you used to sing while you was over there?
Love songs. I miss you type of records because I experienced so many people away from their wives and kids for the first time. I was a young soldier. I went in when I was 18, so I got to experience things from a young standpoint, but I had to grow up fast. I had to mature fast, so that came as a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch people and, talk to their kids and call their kids from Skype on their computers when they had downtime, or go to the AT&T phone centers in Iraq to talk to their kids for like 5-10 minutes. So, you know, it was one of them things that, you know, I drew experience from, and I began to write about, and, you know, I drew towards some kind of records. I listened to a lot of different music when I was over there, so I really like heightened my musical, you know, influences over there. You know, I listened to way different types of music, being around different types of people.
When you came back and, you know, you said you was working a couple of gigs and everything, and, you know, you seen it wasn't working out for you, then, you know, music started hitting you. When was the moment that you said, you know what, it's time to do music? What was that exact moment that you can remember when it was when it hit you?
Wow. It was in 2014, probably November, and I got on this job interview, and before that I had worked temp agency jobs, and I had the first job that hired me out the military was AutoZone, and I was making $8.50 as a veteran, a decorated veteran at that. Like I fought, like I went to two different wars. So, like the first job that offered me a position was AutoZone, and I was making cheap money. So, over the years up until 2014. I was working all these pointless jobs that, you know what I'm saying, and then I got a whole bunch of you were overqualified. And that just means that you got so much experience, and then you're a veteran of the United States, so they'll have to pay you a certain type of money. But opposed to paying you what you deserve to get paid as a veteran of the United States military, they'll pay somebody with no experience less money, so they save $1.
Because in the United States, really, the only jobs that veterans get paid for being a veteran is other government jobs, like if you go to the post office or something like that.
But it's all the same structure.
Right,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying? It's all the same kind of structure. So it's like, you know, I applaud them kind of people, but that just wasn't my thing. So I knew I had got hired at this job, and I went to the interview, and they hired me right on the spot, started my orientation then or whatever. And right at the orientation, that's when I was new right there. I walked off the job right there. It was 7:30 in the morning. I had caught the bus up there.
Oh, wow.
I caught the bus to the job, yo.
So when you walked off, did you have to get back on the bus?
No, when I walked off, so I had to go and get all my like fingerprints and stuff. So one of the dudes from the job was taking me the way that I lived at the time. And I'm like, when I got near my house, it was just in my spirit. And I told dude, I don't know his name, but I hope that one day he remember this. But he was driving me to this, and I was like, yo, this. I said, can you let me out right here? He like, you sure? I said, yeah, this not, you know what I'm saying? This not my passion. I said, I'm going to do music. He said, you sure, young brother? I said, yeah. He said, good luck to you. He opened the door and let me out, and I walked to the crib, told my girlfriend at the time, I'm not working no more. I'm going to do music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my ex.
Your ex. Would she say, motherfucker, what?
Hey, ain't nothing she could say.
Hey, but look.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was your first gig once that happened? What was the first gig you did?
My first gig?
Yeah.
Like singing live?
Yeah, once you said, you know, you walked out the dude car and said, I'm doing music. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. So after that, you know what I'm saying, I had to figure out how to get some money or whatever. And that's at around that time I ran into Brandon Landrum. And we knew of each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We knew of each other because B was doing the live music. And back then, I was just doing hooks and stuff for, like, the rappers around the city. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Pooh, Gutter, Ray Jr., you know what I'm saying? I was working behind the scenes, but I was not live performing. So when I would go to these live performance venues and see Brandon Landrum and Frank West perform and be like, wow, like, those guys know performances. And I was shook to get on stage. Mm. But I remember running into B one year. He was going to Europe, and it was a position that opened with the unit band. Shout out to the unit. Shout out to Nate, man. Like, off top, Nate, Emo Nate, and T. Marie.
Nate Ford, unit band, the whole family.
And the whole family. Be like, yo, I'm leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I came up to Three Kings, and I sang. And right after that, Nate, like, what you think about, you know what I'm saying, singing full time? I'm like, I'm ready for it. So it's like everything aligned. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I decided to step out on faith, everything aligned. So it all worked out.
But you know what was dope about that time was that we were able to, that was when me and Dre really bonded and was able to build a brotherhood in music and in R&B as artists, because with me transitioning to doing that gig, it was like we did gigs together, a ton of gigs together.
A ton of them.
To prepare him for when, when I was gone. And it got to the point where he was like, he was a natural. He already had a natural gift. And he one of them people that like I clicked with from day one. He become a brother to me.
Yes, sir.
That's my bro. I'm proud of the moves he making. And I'll let you continue your story. I just had to interject that part. We had some fun times though.
Yeah.
Because I know even though music is our job, on them gigs we was working and playing at the same time.
Yeah, work, play.
Now first time I saw Dre was at Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
And I think it was at the time. Was it the time when Brandon was the co-host at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, me and you. That's dang. Me and you had that was a fun
years
time.
ago.
Yeah, that was like right around the time after they remodeled Kings and Queens. TLC came back, but then TLC had to go.
And then me and Deez was Batman and Robin on the open mic scene.
Right, and then we did. That's when we did Kings and Queens, and then we ended up doing Fredericks, and then Take 5, and then Take a Break. But Dre Walton used to come in there and tear it down and everything. I never knew who he was before then, and then but he did his thing, and he would always come out there and put on a show. And but he always had that real like 90s R&B vibe. It's like what people used to say. He's like, he got that real R&B flow, that real 90s R&B flow. But
yeah, man. When I came on the scene, I was welcomed, like very welcome. You know what I'm saying? But it took me a lot to get up on stage the first couple of times. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not really like, I'm a private person. I don't really like to put too much of that out there. Yeah, I could sing, yeah, I could write, but I wasn't into like live performances. But like I said, seeing cats like Brandon, Frank, Dion, Don, them kind of cats, like I was like, yo, I gotta be able to do this. And I seen how the ladies reacted too.
That'll pull you in every time.
No brainer right there.
That'll pull you in every time.
No brainer. So, shout out to everybody who been a part of
we was living young, wild.
Shout out to everybody who been a part of the journey for real. Like y'all really blew us up for real.
Like because I know, and let's go into Brandon real quick, because Brandon, you pretty much one of the hardest working singers in Cleveland, and for real, you get mad at me because I call you the king of R&B in Cleveland.
Because I don't get mad, but I know that I feel like there are multiple of us kings. It's a royal kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's royalty. Like Dre a king, man. Dion a king.
Yeah.
Who else we got? DeBrian Cross, Will Black, Sam Goody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Too many to name. I don't want to start naming.
The thing
folks.
about that is this, and I just got to be real with it. They don't gig as much as you.
I don't even, but you know what, these, like, I don't even think it's about the gig. If you would really put them kind of stipulations on anything, Brandon been working. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon been working. And it's like a lot of people are just now starting to give my boy his props. Like, he been putting work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Been putting work in. B been putting work in.
That, bro.
No, for real. B been putting work in since before I had braids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's somebody who I came up knowing that was doing their thing. I'm like, because when I started to get on the scene, I wanted to know who was who. Because, like, I need to know what I'm up against.
Yeah.
And he happened to be one of them people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? People got to give B his props, like B.
Oh, no. That's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I'm saying, though. He
that.
has the work ethic that a lot of others don't. It's a lot of talented singers, and they are talented. It's a lot of time, like Sam Goody is dope as hell. DeBrian is dope as hell. You're dope as hell. But when it comes to putting that, like James Brown.
A lot of people don't want that kind of spotlight, though, D's.
But you still got to take the mantle if that's
don't.
what you.
You don't. You don't gotta take it.
If it's undisputed that Joe Louis was the champ because Joe Louis was the champ, and he say he don't want to be a champ, but he's still the champ.
But look though, if you got people like Brandon Landrum and Frank West and Dre Walton, and you know what I'm saying, and you desire music might not be what you want to pursue. Music might just be something like an outlet or something to you. So it's
and
like,
you know what? I feel what you're saying because I don't know. It's sometimes. And what it come down to is how serious you take it.
Yeah.
I've been so proud of Dre. and the moves he been making this year. Shout out to my dog, because we've been grinding. I really believe, in what the Bible say when it says iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And you gotta put yourself around people who are working and who are trying to build something because it's going to inspire you to to build in your own way. And if we all grinding, there's no reason that the spotlight can't be shined on the amazing things in the city. But people work ethic got to be there.
Right.
People have to be professional.
Yeah.
Cats got to learn the music.
Yeah.
For
Talk
shows.
about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
you got to
it.
show up looking like you there to perform. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
There's so
it.
much that goes into it because I take it that seriously.
Talk about it.
If I show up to a gig, I'm gonna look like I'm supposed to be on stage.
Talk about
I'm gonna
it.
be there before the gig starts.
Talk about
And
it.
if you work with Brandon, you know that's because he'll come in there with one jacket, it changes to a different jacket.
No, don't do me like
But
that.
but these at the same time though, why not?
Right. I
If
mean,
this
that's
want-
what it
if you
is.
want people to- if this what
you
you
gotta
want people
you
to
gotta
know
step
you
out
as-
of you gotta step out of Brandon Landrum and
Exactly.
become B Landrum.
If you want people to respect you as an artist and as a vocalist or a singer or a musician, whatever the case may be, whatever your profession is, you have to, you know what I'm saying, show them that you are good at it, that you're efficient in what you do.
Right.
That's from a doctor. People will go to the doctor and be like, I don't want him touching me, but I'll have this one. Why? Because experience. You feel me? So that's just what it boils down to. Like, if you take it that serious, it's going to show. If you don't,
But
it's
you have to
going
be a
show.
consummate professional is the basic thing of what it is. If you're not a consummate professional, they're not going to take you serious. And that's why people in the city take him serious, and that's why people are saying that Brandon is the king of R&B in Cleveland. Those are the reasons why. To circle back to what I was saying.
No,
now, I know you don't want to take it.
I mean,
but
if he gonna be the king, he gonna heavy as the head to wear the crown.
Right, exactly.
B can hold that. You see
he
how
can
big my nigga head is?
Yes, I know. I got to zoom in a
My
minute.
nigga can hold that bitch down. Hey,
you mother. All right.
Now let's talk about.
We ain't up for the roast on live.
Ain't no roast.
Let's talk about some of the stuff y'all done together because y'all have done,
Anthony Hamilton all my life. I've been poor.
Oh, you feel
all my life I've been
Oh
Yeah.
man, he said he got the.
Oh,
Well, time to be good.
You so stupid.
Nothing
that was a
but to
joint.
love somebody. Beard ass.
Y'all crazy.
These the only reason you have a
Matter of
beard.
fact, shout out to Good Hair, Good Body. They watching my live too. I love everybody at that over there. Good Hair, Good Body, you're amazing. The
But-
products
You're amazing.
Let's
You're
talk about the Five Kings.
luxurious.
Good. You were Five Kings at one point, right?
I was one of the originals.
The originals.
It's just the
It's just
Kings
the Kings
now.
now.
It's just the Kings.
Yeah.
Now it's just the Kings. I mean,
Because
it started
it's like
Five
the
Kings.
Temptations.
and then-
It's like anybody
Yeah.
can jump in right now, but you just got to be dope.
You got to be raw. You got to be
raw
You
to be a
gotta
king.
you got to come on there and bring it.
who were the original five?
The original five was Dre Walton, Brandon Landrum, Sam Goody, Deion Davis,
John Bryant.
and John Bryant.
Right. And then who was the second generation of that?
Well, I bowed out.
It's
Crazy.
Deion, DeBryan, Will Blaze, myself, and Sam Goody. And then we all met up and talked about it. It's just the Kings.
Hey, though.
Ain't no number on it.
Because I'm gonna be in one of them. I'm gonna be on one of them.
Hold on, though. Wait. While we talking about it, make sure y'all catch my guy Sunday at Floods. I'm not going to be in town, but the Kings are reuniting for a show one night only. Sam
Okay.
Goody, Deion Davis, Brandon Landrum, Will Blaze,
I'm
DeBryan
sorry you're gonna
Cross.
be out of town.
Hey, I'm going to
I'm
be in
sorry.
Florida. My guys is putting on, so, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check that out. I had to plug that.
Definitely come kicking. It's gonna be my last
Oh.
gig in the city.
Yeah, and come catch me December 22nd at the Agora for home.
And that's actually coming up. I got some conversation about that.
Yes.
But what I want to do right here, because y'all got a nice body of work that y'all building right now, especially that's doing some things. And I've already played like 4 of y'all songs. And
Hey, you know what? If people don't even know,
we got
me and
some
Drake got some
heat.
heat. We got some records together.
We got some heat.
and
They
but
unreleased.
y'all didn't bring it to play on the show.
It's unreleased. Okay. You know what?
Y'all didn't bring it
If I
to
email it to
play
you now,
on the show.
if I email it to you now, would it be able to get in the rotation?
Yeah, he could.
Actually, I could, yeah. Because I was about to boo you.
Okay.
Don't do my boy like you just called him the king and you gonna boo him.
Because he didn't bring the music.
Hey, Drake,
Baby.
the first time me and Drake, as long as we had been kicking and knowing each other, I was at his crib. He's like, man, we ain't, he said, man, why we ain't never wrote no records? I said, I don't know, man.
We pulled up.
We put a
about
fifth on the table.
Oh my goodness!
And we used to play track after track and just
Went to work.
generate ideas,
Went to
revisiting
work.
stuff, finish. Man, y'all gonna hear some of that tonight.
DRE WALTON, Brandon LANDRUM, week A. R&B in Cleveland, you bet not.
Matter of fact, I'm about to get off
hold
live.
on. Don't get off live until I say this though. If you mention R&B in Cleveland, you better mention DRE WALTON and Brandon LANDRUM.
Because, I mean, I even got some DRE WALTON stuff with Ryan the Realist.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan the Realist.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Hell of an artist.
I was going to play that, but you got so much new
that
stuff
record,
that you sent me.
I love that record.
That record's
hell
dope.
of a writer.
I wish I would have. That's one of the records I wish I would have been on.
Something of the Realist.
Yes. With the homies, yeah. That was a dope record.
Shout out to
man.
Ryan the Realist, man.
Yeah.
Have it all. But we going to play some of their music real quick because there's a lot of music they got. We're going to talk more about their stuff and the stuff that they got coming out. We're going to try to get this track that Brandon about to email me. But this is the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the open motherfucking mic king. Yeah.
This sounds like some old.
What's up, bitchy? How you doing? This is your player, Joey's Hot Rod, an unknown celebrity, and you're tuning in right now to TheVibeOnAir.com. Keep it here, man.
Nothing wrong with wanting more life. This the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Nothing wrong with wanting more life. This the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Choose life. I
always want a little more. I always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I am nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. I always want a little more. I always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I am nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. It's always more where it comes from.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. I need you to come down here, man. Like, we can't find your vocals. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we need you down here like ASAP, though.
Alright,
In the studio, working on these songs. When sometimes I wanna be home, touching you. Trying to get a placement, working out of a basement. Hey, we gon' be famous. Gotta do what I gotta do. Hey. But I get caught up working every time. And when you hit up my line, I don't answer 'cause I'm busy. Hey. How do you hear me? Hey. I've been loving you, babe. Long time. See you in my life. See you in my life, baby. Girl, I never wanna lose. I don't wanna lose you. Sometimes I lose sight of things that may be important to you, but I swear I don't intend to. 'Cause in my mind, I do it all for you. Hey, yeah. Oh, I've been loving you, babe. Oh, I never wanna lose you. How would I ever lose you? Ooh, break me into love. Hey. Let me be your king, girl. Give you all of me, yeah. With you by my side, baby. That's how much I love. Let me be your king, girl. Give you all of me, yeah. With you by my side, there ain't nothing we can handle.
Hey, babe, you see this? What they put on the ground in there? What is you doing?
I'm leaving, Dre. I can't do this anymore with you.
You can't
I'm
do
done.
this.
I am
Come
done.
on, man. This is
No, you think
we
it's
here
a game.
again.
You think
I
it's a
don't
game.
think it's a game.
I'm out of here.
Man, come on.
Don't try to stop me. I'm out of here, Dre.
So you leave? Oh, you gonna bounce like that?
Whatever.
Come on, man. Mo. Babe, I don't want the food if it ain't yours. Don't think my appetite will ever be the same. Gave me so many memories I need way more. Girl, I've been praying, return to me safely. I can't think of kids if they're not with you. God damn it, girl, I'm proud of you. When they were there by my side, don't really make me say goodbye. Baby, I'm not ready. No, we ain't perfect, I think it's worth a real try. Try. I won't make it work for you and yours, I'm gonna fight. Didn't have a sense
is my greatest blessing. You are. And I know 'cause I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. I'll send every flower to your child. Love on you every hour. Baby, won't stop. No. You know that I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. You need what you need.
We doing the extra long music version today because they got so much music. We got to play all that shit. DRE WALTON B, LANDRUM. This DRE WALTON 1116. We're gonna hop into some duet, some new exclusive stuff from DRE WALTON and Brandon LANDRUM right after this. The Vibe on Air.
So you really about to bounce? You will be back. And who is this? Man, come on. We really doing this, man? For real? For real, right now, after everything. Come on, man. Mo.
Be lit. DRE WALTON. Yeah. Knew we were meant to be together. Didn't know it didn't mean forever. Should've stuff that songs one day now. Forever now. How really sound. Used to be down for whatever. Hold each other down, do whatever.
Brand new banger.
Wanted to lay up. The season's here again, but out here it don't feel like it used to. Everything moving so fast, it's just not what I used to. I know we haven't talked in a while, and I'm wondering how. I know we've been working a lot, but all I think about the presents wrapped under the tree. All the decorations and the joy that they bring. Lights over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about snow in the spot, at Christmas time. Food, family, no misery. At Christmas time, telling no stories, sweet, sweet memories. Yeah. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time, at Christmas time. At Christmas time. At Christmas time. At Christmas time. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time. Sleigh bells ringing like you're listening. See the smile and faces of our children. Feel the love in the air tonight. Home, joy, and peace. What Christmas means to me, I want you here to see when I think about all the presents wrapped under the tree, all the decorations and the joy that they bring. Oh, lights over houses everywhere, over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about. Oh, at Christmas time. No misery. At Christmas time. Yeah. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. Hey. At Christmas time. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time, chestnuts roasting, people singing, children laughing. 'Tis the season, our hearts intertwined as one. If I could have one gift, you are all I want. When I think about at Christmas time, no misery. At Christmas time, hey, share love and share life. At Christmas time, at Christmas time, since my children, I'm coming home. At Christmas time, I'll be home with you. Hey, save my sleigh bells ringing like listening. Sleigh bells ringing like listening. Share love and share life. At Christmas time.
See, Dre Walton, before I start the music, Dre Walton is about to make a grievous error. He's about to make a grievous error, so let's stop him now. It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's the open mic king. I was about to go to a parental discretion advised part of this one because Dre be on some Hey, sing to the track real quick. See what y'all can put together. The singing the vibe on air real quick. Let's go.
It's the vibe on air. Vibe on air. Vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. Oh, it's the vibe on air. Vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
Give me a harmony. Can y'all harmonize?
I mean, we get.
It's the vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
Yo, here, baby, you know to meet us right there.
It's the vibe on air.
Baby, you know just to meet us right there.
Hey.
You know just to meet us right there.
This is so random. I love it.
It's the vibe on there.
To D's.
On air.
To the vibe on air.
Oh, that was a good one. To D.
That was
to R&B.
Ended it.
Oh,
to R&B.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's the vibe on.
No. Okay.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's the open mic king. Kicking with Brandon Landrum and DRE WALTON. And I mean, yeah, we during the break, of course, we kicking it like we ain't like we ain't new to each other or anything. We do this shit.
Yes, sir.
But y'all presented that new track, and y'all know y'all love music because all y'all kept doing is talking y'all singing each other parts and y'all just singing over yourself like it's new, like it's brand new. So you could tell that this is really y'all passion.
Yeah, man.
And I brought y'all on the mic at one point and brought y'all on camera while I was singing y'all own song, and then the hits that came up was like
Catching
crazy.
the vibe.
Yeah, everybody was like, look, Nate Ford hit me up on here. What'd he say? Is he standing up in the video? It's dope. He's talking about you.
I'm punching Nate in his throat.
Shout out to Nate, man.
Shout out to my cousin.
Shout out to the Nate Ford.
My big cuz. We blood family.
They blood too.
He drives me completely nuts.
Nate the only nigga that make dark skinned niggas look light skinned.
Damn. Oh, he gonna come with these. He gonna pull up.
I know. Nate, just so you know, I didn't say that.
Hey, Nate, you my nigga though, man. Do some push ups to leave me alone. But no, I mean for real, like y'all like you people when I put that up, people can see the passion that y'all have for y'all stuff, and y'all sit up and do y'all have big writing sessions? Like, do you get with other musicians? Y'all just sit up and say, let's just write a bunch of shit and see what we come up with.
That's what we did together when we came up with the joints that we was writing that we gonna put out next year.
How they say New York, I put some mad-ism in the air.
Yeah, you know what, bro? We just start playing the tracks, sipping, and going forward. Like, hey, what vibe you feel from this?
Yeah.
Right. And we didn't force nothing. Stuff that we was like, oh, let's play another track. You know what I'm saying?
But it was a very I would feel like it was a very significant turning point in both of our lives, and we didn't know what it was at the point where it was when we was writing these records. We didn't know a year and a half later we would be who and where we are.
Okay.
After writing those records, I can honestly say that, and that's not to say, that's not no shade to anyone else. But when I look at R&B artists in the city, and I know the history and the culture, from Gerald to Avant to the Ohio Players to Minute Lars to the Rude Boys, Brandon Landrum and DRE WALTON fit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we fit, it's because we carry the culture and we care about it. We have a passion for it. It's not something that we pick up and put down. Every morning that Brandon wakes up, I know my boy is Brandon Landrum. I can call him and get advice from him about music at 6:45, 7 in the morning.
We talk about life.
You know what I'm saying? Or we could flip it, and like I said, we could talk about life. And that's how I know that B takes it serious as I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you see someone passionate like that, putting out great projects, you got to stand behind that at one point. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't had two different people on my show. Eric Nolan, and Jay Sean Champion.
Shout out to both of them.
Both of them, man.
Both of them. Pioneers.
Pioneers.
Jay Sean is
Pioneers.
Big,
And you know, I've asked them both the same question, and I'm gonna ask y'all the same question in a second. But I want to tell y'all what I've always thought when they said it. I asked Jay Sean and Eric both the same thing. Who do y'all think is really next out of Cleveland, for real? And most of the time in my head, I kept thinking it was him. Because I know you and Jay Sean was at one point. Y'all was real cool. You know, all the time I
we still are. That's
and
why,
that's your dude. And you know, you're always around Eric.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to call Eric by his real nickname, but but both of them had a different answer. They said Dre Walton.
Cause he
Eric,
I agree. I agree.
And other people I've asked outside of the show even said the same thing. Yo, Dre Walton next. Dre Walton next. And it's
I co-sign that.
Right. And I asked them all the same thing why, and they said it's just his presence and for your sound
It's
and
those intangibles, man.
Them intangibles. That's a word that came out a lot.
Intangibles.
But if I can like just speak on that, shout out to Jay Sean and shout out to Eric Nolan. In the most humble way possible, and this is me just being real. I will always go back, and I believe in this because where I'm from. Shout out to my hood, kinsman. Like I believe in paying
Killer
respect.
County.
You feel me? So there would be no Dre Walton if there was no Frank West and Brandon Landrum. Let's get that out the way first. So I don't want nobody to ever try to put us against each other. Don't never try to put me and my boy against each other.
Oh no, it's not about that.
No, I'm not saying that it is these. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying,
but
just
cats
like
would do that.
Cats will do that. It's been done, and
yeah.
it's a Cleveland thing. But just
Matter
know,
of fact, I remember before me and Dre even met each other, we had a mutual friend who this actually showed me. Yeah, I got an artist I'm working with who I want you to meet, but he dating this chick that you used to mess with. If anybody know
that's
me,
exactly.
Anybody who know me knows that I don't care about stuff like that.
And that's exactly how it went.
If I used to mess with her, whatever happened.
And before the call was
we
made,
don't have no bad blood.
And before the call was even made to him about
that's a silliest,
I said I didn't give a damn. I just needed to know who my boy was.
Let me be frank with y'all. That's some hoe shit. That's some hoe shit. When somebody come at you and say, "Oh yeah, he used to bang your girl," if that was the case, nigga. That's most of Cleveland with me.
I don't think it was. I don't know.
That's most of Cleveland with me because I done hit them all.
Oh,
and you know the thing is, I don't think that person had any ill intention, but I think they wanted to gauge. I don't think they had any ill.
They wanted to start it negatively when you come to somebody like that. That was some negative bullshit. That was some shit that intentionally to try to do some shit outside of the positive
exactly.
vibe.
You know what time it is.
Come on, man.
To her credit.
Oh, okay. That tells you a lot there too.
She's a solid,
I was just about to say that.
But she right.
That tells you a lot right there.
I think she was gauging, just gauging my manhood to see if that was gonna be an issue for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some cats are suckers like that.
But see, Brandon always know how to put a positive twist on shit. Because Brandon is the king of positivity.
I'm all about positive energy.
Brandon, if I told him, like, man, this nigga stabbed that nigga 20 times, he was like, well, he might have been stabbing him just to get the bad shit out of him. He just want to help him get out of it. Because back in the day, barbers used to cut you so you bleed the bad shit out. Maybe he was trying to be a barber. It's like, nigga, no, he killed that nigga.
But it was something that was necessary because me and Dre responded to it, we knew what type of people we were.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It was never an issue.
Right.
After he stopped dealing with her, of course we compare stories. Hey, did she? No, just playing. But no.
I mean, it's just one of them things to where
it's Cleveland. Everybody in Cleveland. Everybody in Cleveland.
And really, that's what it is. Cleveland. Everybody think Cleveland a big town, but this is really
it's small.
If it was Elyria, it'd be worse.
It's a small city. So I mean, I appreciate the next up cosign. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm just working hard, man. I just want to feed my family and get my mama to start working, bro.
By the way,
my mama's still working, bro. Shout out to my mama. She go to work every morning, bro. My mom still works. So until my mom not working for real, on the real, I'm not nobody's best. I'm not the best this. I'm not the best nothing because I'm gonna tell you one thing that Cleveland don't do. And that's anybody. I'm gonna tell you one thing that Cleveland don't do. They don't stand behind the artist until the artist get bubbled.
Exactly, man.
So if I'm the best, show me I'm the best. Play my music. Play my music every day. You feel me? You know me. You follow me on Facebook. You follow me on Instagram. You follow me on Twitter. but you won't play my jams. You know me personally, but you won't play my jams. I don't think that's real. Shout out to anyone who's ever played a Dre Walton record.
And that's the reason why I created this platform, for the fact that I know a lot of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Literally. I've dealt with y'all, and I know, it's a platform because, everybody put their music on YouTube. But how many people is really looking, let me look up Dre Walton.
Yeah.
Not everybody is.
Yeah.
I want to have it where it could be a weekly thing, play y'all videos. And I try to keep a rotation of certain people and certain things.
Like, you can't, there's no way, B's record that you just played shouldn't be in the R&B rotation, the R&B playlist that we listen to on a regular basis.
Right.
I go to my R&B playlist on Spotify. I can't find no Dre Walton. I can't find no Brandon Landrum. And you know why? It's not because we're not putting the work in. It's because the people are not standing behind it. Because let a rapper from Cleveland drop. You feel me?
Right.
And watch how they streams and shit blow up.
Right.
But let an R&B artist from the city drop. And it's slept on.
Until he go nationwide.
Yeah, until he go nationwide. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to Frank West. You feel me?
Right.
They gave Frank his flowers while he was here, but it took Frank to go to the A.
Right, exactly. Same thing with
Get
Don
on the
King.
Voice.
Same thing with Don King.
You know what I'm saying? And he came back, and every radio station wanted to interview Frank. Why wasn't y'all interviewing this man before he left?
That, right.
Yeah.
Why?
Same thing with Machine Gun Kelly, even though that's an
Straight
hip-hop
up,
thing.
yeah.
But look,
the same thing. It is the same thing.
one of the funniest dudes in Cleveland, D Hawk.
Yeah.
He actually made a video about that where he was going to, when he went up to Tino's.
Keep going viral. D Hawk goes viral.
But he made a
weekly.
video about this whole thing where he was like, he walked up to his boys like, yeah, man, I'm trying to work on some stuff, man. We ain't messing with you. You local, dude. Then all of a sudden he got a letter in the mail saying that he got a deal with something. He was like, oh, I got a deal. Next thing you know, he getting the call. Yeah, man, we've been supporting you.
That's
all of a
how
sudden
it is, though.
now you support me.
But no, I'm gonna tell you.
That's stupid.
Soon as you get some that shade, everybody want to do a record with you. But guess what? They don't want to pay you. They don't want to show you no love.
Nate said
wanna...
punch her in the throat.
Nate. My cousin crazy.
I just feel like,
but
honestly, go ahead.
Let me go back to one other thing you said before I lose the point. You just, you made a good point about this too, because people don't want to deal with you until you are doing something.
Yeah.
And you could be out here grinding like you and Brandon are doing it. And literally, and people recognize Brandon. That's like, I always tell people when I go out, I shake more hands than Obama. Everybody recognizes me. I'm not really doing nothing. I'm just funny as hell. But, Brandon go out here and he work hard. You go out there and work hard. And people recognize you, but they're not really recognizing y'all like they should.
No, they're not.
And it's
why? Because they see B because B grew up in Cleveland.
Right.
I grew up in Cleveland. So they see Brandon as Brandon. Oh, that's Brandon. That's Lil B.
Right.
That's Lil B that went to such and such school.
Exactly. And
that's Dre. He
that's
went to
the
Kennedy.
problem.
Oh, Dre. That's Dre. He be
you
singing,
D's from Glenville. You skinny little D's from Glenville.
So when people feel like they know you, they don't feel like they gotta pay you for nothing. They don't feel like they gotta pay to get into
nigga,
nothing.
it's me. It's
they don't
me.
Feel, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
and
but you will pay for somebody that you don't know,
right?
Who will give you half a goddamn show.
Like I've never had that mentality. Everywhere I go, I expect to pay to get in. Or I don't come.
That's what I do.
I support events, and you know what I'm saying. And support is monetary.
I saw a club. I saw a club here, and B can attest to this. A club here. We basically, you know what I'm saying, turned them up a little bit one of their nights, and when it came down to us coming to the door, it was like, oh, y'all gotta pay.
What?
We gotta pay. But when this night start popping, y'all was on our line saying, hey, can y'all come out and, you know what I'm saying, goddamn. And we did just that, if I may say.
Right.
We did just that. Made the night pop. You feel what I'm saying? But we was treated as locals. And the people who came from out of town got the red carpet treatment. You know what I'm saying? And I fought for that.
But it's also on the other end of that too, where you got some artists out here who are, they trying to do their thing and they really ain't got the same following and everything, but they get a little buzz and then they turn arrogant.
That's just because of what you
some
think,
people, I think some people can't handle the attention. One thing I learned very early in this is that kind of attention is fleeting. One day you up, and them same people, they did it to Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They threw a parade for Jesus rode through town.
They did it to Barack too.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about the ones though that ain't
crucify
Jesus
them.
like that? They more they just I don't worry. I'm booked though. I'm doing my thing, man. You
but-
know, and they
but
ain't
that's
really
the
doing
thing.
nothing. They ain't really doing nothing.
They don't.
They still catching the bus to gigs.
They don't understand. They don't
They
understand.
still, and they not humble though. That's the thing. It's a difference between like, and I hate to say this, and I hate to keep not dropping his name, but he one of the dopest dudes out here. Walt Barnes Jr. Worked with him for years. Walt's one of the most
Amazing
humble
talent.
dudes I know, and he doing major stuff. And I'm not gonna throw out his accolades, but he comes to Cleveland and do these gigs for like this amount and this amount when he doing.
You know why?
He love because he love music.
Because he loves the music.
He love music.
He
It
loves
ain't
music.
about the
And
dollar to him. It's about the music.
It's about the music, and that's exactly what it is.
And but you know what?
He a
To get
solid
to that
dude. Shout out
point,
to Walt, man. That's another big bro.
Shout out to bro.
Shout out to Walt.
I'm
By the
gonna
way,
tell-
catch us at Chicoya on December 20th. The band with no name doing a reunion at Chicoya on December 20th with Cool TLC, Mr. D's. The
Y'all
band
brought
with no
my
name.
dude TLC out of
Shout out to
retirement.
TLC, man.
He ain't retired. What y'all thought TLC retired? Because he
I
blind?
mean, I didn't say no.
He
I
ugly,
didn't
but
say
he
that.
ain't done.
But y'all retired y'all whole situation together.
Yeah, well, we did.
Yeah,
kinda,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all
kind of. No, we didn't because you came on after you left.
Oh, but see, and when the last time we did that?
I'ma just
Well,
say
yeah.
this. I'ma just say
It's
this.
a reunion it's a reunion.
I'ma touch on this and then I'm not gonna have too much more to say. I just want the city, just to start respecting the artists that you see grinding, spending their hard-earned money to make sure y'all got good product.
We
Good
need some
videos to view, good music to listen to. Like play them, just like you'll play a Cardi record, just like you'll play a Daniel Caesar record. We got good records too.
Ray Jr. is not the only artist out in Cleveland right now. It's a lot of artists. Respect all these artists that's out here doing their thing and trying to put on for the city. Support live entertainment. Support every
Support it
artist
all,
doing
man.
something.
It's
That
out
especially
there.
if they grinding and they are talented.
It's out there.
If they not talented, I can't tell you what
I
to
mean,
do
that's
about
why
it.
I said everybody who doing their thing, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you could be doing it and not be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you got somebody like a Brandon Landrum, like, support B.
Yeah.
Support B Landrum. Support Mr. D. Support Dre Walton. Support Frank West.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Support these people who out here really, you know what I'm saying, using this and making a lifestyle out of it.
I got to make a joke about something, too. It was one day we was at a spot, and there's somebody got on the mic was like, we got Dre Walton in the house, and everybody, whoa, whoa. We got Frank West over here, yeah. We got Mr. D's in the building.
Who?
It was like, it's no applause for me. They said, Dre Walton,
Don't y'all ever do my dude
They-
like that.
But they like,
man.
we got Mr. D's. They was like, huh?
Look,
Mr. Who?
And you probably had bonds on every one of them niggas in there.
Yeah, he did.
I probably the right
They got,
don't have
nervous.
them.
They got
your
nervous.
ass up right
They got
now.
nervous when they said your name came across somebody. Said,
Man, I owe him some money.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta get that rich. I gotta get that bread to me.
He got a warrant.
I gotta
on
get
my
that
little
to him.
cousin.
I need to get that
I
to
gotta need
him.
to get that to him.
Sneak out the back. Sneak out
Hey,
the back.
but look, we having fun right now, and I appreciate y'all being here. And we not done yet, but it's about that time.
It's about that time, man.
It's about that time.
You ain't gotta play it tonight, but
To play.
I sent you one.
Nope.
What called Watch It Fall?
Nope. It's about that time to
Okay.
play America's favorite game show. What
shit.
does it mean? What does it mean? This is the game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass English.
We gotta play.
You have to play, and you're playing against each other. Now, the rules are very simple. Brandon, you've been here, so you've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
Dre, you have not. So here are the rules. We're going to define words into regular English as if you were speaking to a white person. You cannot use slang to define slang. You cannot use the word to define itself.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct-ish, then you will get.
Okay.
If you get the answer a little bit better, then you will get.
It's hot.
If you get the answer all the way right.
Excellent.
If you get the answer wrong, if you really fuck up the answer, if you just say some random dumb shit.
Damn, you got too many sounds, bro. God, you should have 3 sounds for one question, bro. A good, a bad, and a ugly.
I've been here before, bro. Thank you for telling me what I
How
already
you
know.
Yeah,
This is grown.
Don't tell them how to do his show. That's
This
how
is
you-
this is grown, bro. And of
that's how you
course,
started at the karaoke.
and of course, Dre Walton,
I tell them about the commercial break.
you will be timed. Are you, Dre Walton, Brandon Landrum, ready to play?
I'm ready.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Mean. I'm going into my game show voice now. Starting with DRE WALTON. Your word is tea. Tea.
Meaning a substance you can drink that allows you to be comfortable and meditate.
Before I press the button, we are talking about slang words, just so you know.
I have to say a slang word? I have to say a slang word?
No, you have to define the slang definition of tea, not the actual definition of tea.
Oh, I thought you said it in a white
It's too
people
late
voice.
now. You've already lost that one. Brandon, you can take this point.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Is it time for the timer? I don't get timed?
No, you're
Okay,
taking the point.
T. New information.
Oh, you a motherfucker.
T is defined as new information that is someone else's business that you are sharing among friends.
Gotcha.
That is correct, Brandon Landrum. That is
Okay,
correct.
okay.
Or you could have simply said gossip.
Okay.
Gossip. Yeah, I could have said gossip.
It is
Okay.
gossip. Like
Okay.
spilling the tea.
Okay, got you.
Brandon Landrum, this is officially your turn now, so you will get the timer.
Okay.
Your word is, let me find a good one for you, because you've done this shit before.
Uh-oh.
Your word is, Brandon Landrum, what is 12? 12.
12 is a slang term used to describe people who work in the law enforcement field.
Be on the fucking road.
That is correct. Or you could simply say police. Don't try too hard.
I was going
He on the road.
I was going too deep.
He knew who it was. Fuck 12. While we at it.
Fuck them.
Come on, man.
Fuck 12.
Because not
All police are bad.
No, they are not. I'm not a cop either. I'm a bondsman. But DRE Wizzy Walt.
All right, I'm ready now.
Your word, sir.
I'm ready now.
Your word is bando. Bando.
A place where people congregate to sell things in the hood.
I don't know if that is correct. I'm not going to give you the all the way bad one, but that is not correct. That is not
I've
correct.
been in the bando.
It's somewhat correct, but not all the way.
I've been in the bando before. I've slept
But
in one before.
right, but you didn't give the right answer. Brandon Landrum, would you like to take this one?
Sure, I'll take this one.
Uh-oh.
What is a bando?
A abandoned building where people come to congregate and sell drugs.
That is correct.
And
It is
wep-
it is an
and
abandoned
weapons.
building.
Weapons.
An abandoned
abandoned-
building. You don't have to sell drugs there. It's just an abandoned building
weapons.
that sometimes people do sell drugs out of.
He said in weapons.
Drugs and firearms.
And firearms. East Cleveland.
Oh, God. Bando City.
No, it's your turn, Brandon. Brandon Landrizzle for shizzle.
Oh, God.
Your word is scant. Scant.
Scant is defined as a word. Oh, that's a tough one. How do I say this? Oh, man.
Drake Water, passive pop. Drake.
Scant.
I know it. Pass it.
He got to get it wrong first, sir.
I got it wrong because I didn't get nothing out.
Did you answer?
No, I didn't.
That doesn't matter. We'll let you go past the time. We always let go past the time.
Okay, I got to try. Scant. I can only think of other slang where I want to say shady, but that's shady.
And you can't use slang words.
I know.
So that is
Oh man.
DRE Walt on.
Manipulative. Lying.
Oh damn! I'm gonna pour my drink in the wrong cup. I gotta
Manipulative, lying, and just sneaky.
Exit.
That is correct, DRE Walton, son. Or you could have said scandalous.
Scandalous.
Because I know a lot of scant ass,
dirty ass, right, trifling ass, biatches.
Hey, y'all too vulgar, bro. Y'all funny, man. I love this. This is a great moment.
DRE Walton.
Yes, sir. I'm up at bat.
Your word is hangry. Hangry.
Hungry and angry.
Excellent.
That is correct, sir. Hungry and angry. Hungry and angry. You need to get yourself a Snickers, bitch. Brandon. Brandon Lily Landrum. Your word is op. Op.
Another term used to describe people of the law enforcement.
No.
In most cases, undercover.
Judges.
I was wrong.
He was right.
No, he's wrong.
Man, no.
They're not. That's not correct. Would you like to try it, DRE Walton?
Yes.
Walton's family.
Yes.
What is it?
The opposition. The enemy.
Slightly enough, that is close to being right, so I will give it to you. But the answer is a snitch.
Snitch is a slang term.
But a
that
snitch,
you cannot use
on,
to
where
define.
you
I can. It is a person who tells on
Where
you.
you get that definition from? Hold on.
You a
said
snitch.
op.
You a op. A operative.
I've got something for the operatives.
Look it up.
I got something for B said I got something for the operatives.
Brandon
B popping
Alexander Leviathan.
B running shit over in
Your
Mustang.
word is face card. No, that's actually DRE Walton term. Because Dre just took this one.
Okay.
DRE Walton, your word is face card, motherfucker.
Your ID without your ID. Your face, basically, you gotta be well known. If you're not well known, you ain't got no face card.
Oh, wait, that's good. He got that right, bitch. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
Wow, that was heavy.
Because he's the only one that actually got it right since I had that word. Nobody ever gets it right. So DRE Walton got that right.
I was
That is
definitely
correct.
about to get that wrong.
DRE Walton, that is correct.
I'm glad.
Brandon Diddly Landrum.
Hello.
Your word is
Dang, this was a little bit.
finesse. Finesse.
Finesse, a word to describe dishonest behavior, manipulating the situation for your benefit.
I'm glad you finally cleared it up. That is correct. To manipulate the situation.
For your benefit.
I finessed you. Remember R. Kelly did that video, the punk ass video after he got caught on they did the whole thing about him. He had a video like, see, I got paid from that. See, I finessed y'all. And he lied because he didn't get paid. Now he in jail. Dre.
Yeah.
Dre the Waltons.
Oh, yeah. Why you hurt me, Santa?
Damn. I don't know what that came from. But.
Why you hurt me, Santa? Why you hurt me?
Your word is ratchet. Ratchet.
Ghetto.
That is slang.
Oh. Uneducated.
I'm going to have to say the nay-no, my brother. That's the nay-no. It is not anyone who's uneducated because you could be educated and ratchet too. But Brandon Bronson's brother, what is your definition?
Shout out to Bronson. What's up, bro? Ratchet is a word used to describe a person exemplifying disorderly behavior, disrespectful behavior, and loose morals.
You a dictionary, nigga. God damn, nigga. You a dictionary.
Shaker Heights High School.
Don't do me like that. Go Raiders. Shaker Raiders, go.
That is correct. Or you could say a person of dubious distinction.
Dre said that.
I went to Glenville and I could give you a better definition. It's a person of dubious distinction.
Of dubious distinction, okay.
Doobie means smoking weed.
I said dubious. First of all, motherfucker, dubious.
I was just making sure. I was about to say fire it up.
Dre, you about to get
For an extra point, and this is up for grabs for anyone.
them backwoods now.
Yeah.
What is the real word that ratchet comes from? Ratchet. What is the real word that ratchet comes from? Because ratchet is not the actual word they were trying to say.
Wow.
Dre just burped on camera, by the way.
That's
That was
That's
me?
a tough one.
I didn't know that was me. My bad.
I
I'm
respect
sorry,
that you
y'all.
did it that way, though, bro.
He did look. Well, he looked over there.
Cause Dre said somebody burped earlier. It smelled like bologna.
It was Dre.
No, that was D.
Nah, my shit
He
smelled
got
like,
that brew over there too,
That
drinking
brew-
them Coronas.
that brew with that chicken.
Yeah,
Get it, get it,
curdle.
get it, get it, get it.
They do chicken right. But what's the answer? Anybody get it?
I don't know, man.
I'll give you two.
I'm
because
excited. I definitely want to know though.
The word is wretched.
Oh, wretched. They were trying to say
WRETCHED. They were saying
What?
wretched.
Oh.
She's wretched. She's wretched. But you know they had that Louisiana accent because they were from Louisiana. They were
They
saying
trying to say wretched.
wretched. Even if you listen to Lil Wayne
Like
when he
you-
said she's wretched and she's bougie. She's wretched. That's where the word come from. Wretched.
So they were trying to say they was.
Well, they said Mr. D's is who you need.
For your education. Who's next?
Don't find his work for me.
Dre.
It's my turn, I think.
Okay. Oh, it's B. Landrum turn, my boy.
B. Damn baby. Your word
B baby
is jonesing. Jonesing.
Jonesing are words that you describe a hunger or a thirst for excellence.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. One more for Dre. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity.
Oh.
That nigga be singing loud. Dre from Power. Your word.
No, I'd never be Dre from Power. You would never.
Shit,
put
Dre
that
from
on
Power
me.
was smartest motherfucker.
Dre
though.
from Power.
He's
is a
still
snitch.
living. Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
a snitch.
No
He's
snitch.
a snitch now.
No,
I give you
nah,
that.
where
You right
I'm
about
going,
that. He's a
how I'm
snitch.
rocking, you dig?
He's a snitch, but he do it for his daughter. But nobody care.
Fuck them kids.
Oh, wait, let me hit the air horn on that one.
You can't say that.
Hello?
You can't say fuck
No, I
somebody
can't.
kids.
Shout out
nah.
to Melody Rain, my daughter on the way.
I'm about to say, clean that up, nigga.
But your word,
And I'm the uncle.
your word, young fuck them kids,
Uncle B.
is
Yeah.
I forgot the word. Oh, all right, bromance.
Bromance. I'm not answering that.
What's wrong with that word? You not gonna answer it at all? Brandon.
I was about to say the wrong thing, so I ain't gonna answer that either. I'm gonna. You said bro, man. I said
Romance.
I said gay. No, it's playing.
No.
Yeah,
I was just playing. No, it's just
I
playing.
can't answer that. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. D's for having us though tonight.
It ain't. Hold on, let me finish. But bromance is not.
I'm fucking with you.
It don't have nothing to do with no gay shit. Because a bromance is just a close friendship between two friends who are not fucking.
No,
bromance.
nah, you
if
can't
if,
put
if
no-
they're gay, they're just gay.
Listen to the name of that though.
Bromance. It's a white thing though. It's more than a white thing than a black thing.
It's too heavy. Yeah,
But it's not. It's not a romantic
I
thing.
get what you're saying.
I feel what you're saying.
But
The
I'm
actual
not with it.
definition of bromance is that two buddies who kick it more than they kick it with anybody else. They kick it with their homeboy. a
I
lot.
don't got that.
Some people do. Some people do.
You got a bro man.
And it's my dog.
No, I don't.
It's
I
my
don't, I don't
dog,
kick it with
man.
nobody. I'm a solo man.
So,
Yeah.
slow man.
I'm a romance.
I'm a whole man by myself.
Homance.
I'm on a slow man. Woo.
Come on,
But let's
falsetto.
go.
Hit that, didn't he?
Falsetto, baby.
Thank you.
Hey, hit that joint for real though.
Thank you. I got two talented niggas that I can just say.
Play another slow jam. This time make it sweet. A slow jam for my baby, baby. Yeah.
But
I'm dying right now.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
this is the part of the show.
Speaking of percolator.
where these are your last words.
All right. Last
You're gonna get
words.
4 words.
Last
apiece.
words.
And you have to get them right. If you don't get them right, If you get them right, you win the game. If you get them wrong, we're going to bury you in the backyard.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You're a dead man. Are you ready for your last words?
This microphone smells like ass.
Last words.
It smells like your beard.
I don't have a beard.
I know because it's left in your house somewhere.
There's a spray for that.
Let's go.
Microphones.
Started with Dre No Beard Walton.
Big Dre Walton, yeah.
It's Anthony Hamilton Beard Walton.
Anthony Hamilton Hair Deeds.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm older than you and your forehead way back. We not finna start. Your word, Dre Walton, is Molly. Molly.
Molly is a drug used to turn up.
I would like the answer if you didn't use slang in it. That is incorrect. Brandon, would you like to take the word?
Working. Yes. Sorry about that. Molly.
Molly.
What is this, Molly?
A recreational drug used by people on.
A recreational
drug used by people of a certain status or tax bracket that allows them to party and that allows them to free themselves in a way that they normally wouldn't.
You know I'm an instructor. I got to pause because I'm an instructor, and I get people in my class that try to add a whole bunch of words to make their answer right and make it sound good, and it still be wrong. That's Brandon.
It's a recreational party drug.
It's a recreational methamphetamine.
It's still a party drug.
That's almost the same quality as crack. You both got it wrong because you wanted to say recreational party drug. It don't have to do with status. It's just niggas want to get high.
Oh, man.
And who don't like getting high?
I like getting high.
I like getting high too.
What's the next word, man? y'all gonna be
Merry Christmas from
randomly singing
The Temptations.
Y'all
Holy night, shepherd's queen.
This nigga here.
All right, let's go.
All right, Brandon Landrum. Brandon Landrum.
I'm ready.
Brandon Landrum.
He hitting the gas, y'all.
Your word is jug. Jug.
I don't know how to put that in words. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, jug is the way you're moving. It's moving in a certain way. It's how you do.
Hey, jugging is how you get that bag, man. Whatever you're doing to get that bag, you're going to make the jug.
But you can't say it with slang
words. I'm going to give you one more chance to say it right.
Go ahead, because you got it.
Jugging is how you get that money, how you make your money in any corporate world or non-corporate world.
It is the process of making money through illegal or legal means.
Illegal or legal means.
It's when you are taking a pile of work,
busting a jug,
breaking it down into separate work to process out in the streets. I just bust up a jug.
Get your jug on.
All right. Dre Walton.
Another one.
Your word is beat. Beat.
To fight.
That is incorrect. Brandon Landrum.
That's a tough one. Beat has a lot of meanings.
It's only one.
Beat.
It's only one. There can be only one Highlander.
Okay. To beat is to
I already know what he's about to say.
Engage in sexual intercourse upon someone.
Upon someone.
He said upon someone. No. It's the way you engage in sexual intercourse upon someone.
What is it?
It is wearing a woman's makeup is finally put
Oh
on her
man,
face. Her face is beat.
Man, there's so many. Man, come on, man.
Everybody knows
Beat,
what beat is.
Beat has so many.
You are the only two people that ever got that wrong on this show.
Beat has so many other slang references.
I be beating up skins. I be beating
Exactly.
up niggas. I
That's
be beating
beating up,
the
though.
block.
That's beating up.
No, it's not.
You just said beating up.
Nah,
you didn't say
I beat skins.
Yeah, you can try to make it. You try to force that one.
He ain't forced that beating skins.
Beat yams.
Beating. Exactly. It's beating skins. But if your face is if a woman's face is beat.
Nigga, who
You know what we
thinking
should
about
do?
that?
We should do
Well,
like
you should be thinking about that if you're looking at your bitch in her face.
We should do like they do with spelling bees. Like, can you give me context? Can you use the
Yeah, for real.
I used to.
You gotta give a nigga a
But then I
context
said,
clue.
fuck that. The next word, final word. For
Final
Brandon
one.
Landrum.
Final word.
The word is bet. Bet.
Bet. A word used to express that things are agreeable.
I think that was good.
That was good. I mean, it's good.
Like that.
It's just he just got to go through this whole process of trying to use words in the dictionary.
You said we explained it to white people.
Right, but you can just say, "Oh, bet means okay." That's all it means.
Bet means also that the terms are agreeable.
Yeah, the terms are.
But guess what? If the
agreeable.
terms
I
are
like that.
agreeable, guess what they are?
What? Okay.
Okay. And I explained it to the white nigga.
But you know what? That was a good definition given by Brandon Landrum.
Thanks, bro.
But we have a bonus word.
Come on, bonus
Shut up and
That's why I'm
listen.
taking you to the strip club for you to tap it, bro.
Paradise. Shout out to Paradise.
The bonus word.
Yeah, bring it back, please.
Trying to go to Paradise.
They got a new spot open there, don't they?
Open it.
Yeah.
I have fun.
Check the Instagram. But the bonus word, and it's up for grabs for anybody. The word is pearl.
Pearl. To elegantly roll your blunt.
Or it could also mean to leave.
It actually can only mean one, and it's to leave. The tip at the end is called the pearl, but it means to leave. I'm about to pearl, dog. We up out this bitch. So Brandon Landrum.
That's old school.
Brandon Landrum. Brandon Landrum. Brandon
Landrum won.
Dre said, "Oh, he
Shout
old.
out.
He old."
Shout out. I didn't know that. That's new to me, y'all.
But hey,
shout out to B. Landrum.
that ain't it's good.
Mr. D's.
Don't throw me under the bus.
But look, I'd like to thank both of our contestants for playing America's favorite game show. What does it
mean?
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
What
does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
None of our contestants will receive anything except the drinks they drank because they drank it off me for free. So fuck that.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
And DRE Walton needs to just take some chill pills and relax.
You did.
But nah, look. That's just a bit of fun, man, we do on this
This
show.
is so fun, man. I swear.
It's just some fun shit to do, man.
Hey, I'm going to Tampa at 4 o'clock in the morning. Florida, y'all get ready for your boy. I'm there for a week. Let's get this work.
But look, before we even start, because I want y'all to start branding y'all shit, because we're going to definitely do that. Here's one thing I do want you to do. This is something, I don't know if I ever did it with you, but this is something I've been doing for a while now. I want you to both, one at a time, starting with DRE, because he's closer to the camera. Look into the camera. Look deep into the eyes of the people that are watching the show, and then we will watch the show as a rebroadcast. Look them deep in their eyes, like you're trying to hypnotize them. And I want you to tell them what you like to leave on their minds and hearts.
What I would like to leave on y'all minds and hearts, especially as we close out the new year, be thankful. Be grateful for every lesson, every blessing, every opportunity. Everything you've been through has made you who you are today. Be thankful. Always be grateful. Dream on. Ben Total.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yep.
We're going to talk about something about that in a minute. Brandon Landrum, same thing for you. Look deep into the camera. Do you need me to sit you up a little?
No, thank you.
But tell them what you would like to leave.
I'd rather you didn't touch me with those bromance hands.
Oh, bro-bass hands, for real? I'll bro-bash your face. But tell them what you would like to leave on their minds and hearts, my brother, from a shorter mother.
Yeah, in today's world, there's a lot going on. People dealing with a lot of anxiety and stresses in life. what I want you to know that is we all are purpose to do something. Sit down, dedicate some time to figuring out why you're here and what you're here for, because that'll be what makes the ultimate impact in this world. If we all here doing what we're purposed to do, the world can work like a well-oiled machine, and we got to help each other along the way in that process. Much love to you all, and see you in the new year.
That's what's up, Brandon.
Let's go, baby.
See, the purpose of me doing that is for people to get some inspiration to people. Some people are so vapid that when they do it, and I'm not talking about my guests, but I am, because I don't care. Some people only can think about themselves and promote themselves. It's a part where you promote yourself in it. Give something inspiration to the people that's trying to deal with you, and then they come back and forward more. Yeah, I want you to tell people I'm doing this and this and this. That's what we're about to do now. But say something to inspire somebody's life. That's the purpose of it. And that's what I knew that y'all both was going to do. I got a lot of people that come here, but it's a lot of people that just, be on themselves. And that's fine. If that's that's all you can offer, that's all you can offer. Yeah. But pay it forward, man. God damn.
Yeah.
That was dope, though. Give it up
to somebody.
But, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to DRE WALTON B. The fake audience love y'all, man. The fake audience, man.
I appreciate everybody.
They paid all this money for these fake tickets.
Thank y'all.
Now, this is the part of the show where I want y'all to shoot out y'all information. Tell them, because y'all both got events coming up. I know you going out of town, but you also got some shit coming here. Tell people about y'all shit. Starting with Dre. Tell them all your shit and how they can find you and follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at DRE WALTON. That's DREWALTON.
King DRE WALTON now.
King DRE WALTON, yes. King DRE WALTON. B had me fix that. King DRE WALTON on Instagram. King DRE WALTON on Twitter. DRE WALTON on Facebook. December 22nd, we at the Agora for the Homegrown Holidays with iHeartMedia. Shout out to iHeart and Real 106.1, The Insomniac, and DJ Ace. And going into the New Year's, we got the new EP dropping February 14th. So just get ready for that. Me and B got some projects coming. Y'all follow our Instagrams. And, yeah, we cooking, man. Been told them y'all have a good New Year. Y'all spread love. Goddamn get love. Hey, been told them.
That's what's up. Brandon, shoot out your info real quick, bro.
It's your boy B Landrum, a.k.a. B Baby. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at 1BLandrum, BA_music on Snapchat. Man, we just trying to keep it moving and put on for the city, make good music and spread positive energy. Sunday, I'm gonna be rocking with the unit band and the Kings of R&B for a cool show. We're gonna dedicate this to the ladies. We're gonna have all that good R&B, mix it in 90s, 2000s R&B, and a little bit of today's music, and we just gonna party and kick it. Cause the following day I'm gonna be on a plane to Europe, and I'm gonna be getting this tour schedule is retarded, and I'm going to be I can't say retarded, but it's crazy because they about to work me, but that's what I want to do. This is what I'm born to do, so I'm ready for it.
This is something you do every year, though.
Yeah, I've been working with this company for since 2008.
Yeah, you always over there, so it's like it's not even nothing that I'm excited about no more. Like, oh, Brandon about to go overseas. Fuck Brandon.
It's turned on. You so stupid. It's turned into a time for me to be able to get away and clear my head and map out personal goals for the coming year, and so I'm looking forward to that part of it, and just kept collecting some beautiful energy from some dope places,
Yeah, I mean that's cool though, because you get to go over there to Germany. I mean, I'm gonna go to Spain and everything, but you go to Germany.
Man, Spain is beautiful.
Hey, shout out to Germany.
Spain is actually more beautiful than Germany, so I'm actually trying to rub it in your face.
I was stationed over in Germany. I will say this:
Germany. I've been to 13 countries with this company. So we've been to Spain. I was in Palma de Mallorca, Ibiza, Indonesia, Malaysia, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Korea, Hong Kong, China. We seen some crazy stuff, man.
I've been to 5 countries on my own pocket. I don't know.
I'm glad I had to pay for it. You balling, bro.
I know, but look, I wish.
Hey, Mr. D's is who you need.
Hey, Jay, let me. Can I just say one note?
Hey, Dre D's. I applaud you for that, because the one year I thought I was gonna fly a little shorty out there. So yeah, I'm gonna fly you out there trying to flex.
Are you trying to be like that? I
was about to come out here for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So you can see. Man, I went on Google seeing the flights. I said,
bitch, you stay at home. I'm gonna email you.
At the end of the day, sweetheart, I'm out here to make money. I'm not getting
your ass a Skype day.
Hey, I'm gonna fly you out here on Skype.
You feel me? Meet me at 9:30.
being out there like Christmas and New Year's, man, you be wanting somebody
Hey,
somebody
man.
be there with you on that.
Hey, shout out to everybody who know how to deal with an artist. It's not
Man.
easy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
different.
easy, man. Shout out to y'all who hold us down.
I was working on a movie one Thanksgiving.
It doesn't matter what you was working on, D.
You look like the Little Rock.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Look, but no, it was different because we drove.
You gonna join in on that, Mr. Brown?
Oh, he do.
Cora?
Is that where you at with it, Petey Pablo?
Oh, shit.
Is that where we at?
Take your
with it?
hat off, twist it over your head like a helicopter.
Hold on. Is that where we at?
You called a Rick Ross nigga? Brandon
I'm done.
Renzel.
I'm done.
Brandon Renzel Ross.
Brenzel
Landrum.
I'm about to go to Germany.
Brenzel Landrum.
God,
I'm out in Germany.
I give up. I'm done with y'all.
Hey.
I quit.
I'm about to get some Reefer, Mr. Keeler.
Oh, man. Brenzel Landrum.
I fucked the German bitch. Her name was Sheila.
That was a good one.
Hey, this might have been the funnest time I've been on. I have fun every time.
Yeah.
But the two of y'all energy is crazy,
Look.
man.
Hey.
Look, I got to shout out some of my own shit. Check me out this Saturday. I'm going to be on Headlines and Headaches with Larry Gardner, a.k.a. the albino that he read like this.
That's what's up.
He can read over his glasses like. But we going to be on that kicking it. And we going to talk about the turkey jam because I got to talk about the turkey jam. And we going to talk about whatever we going to talk about on the Headlines and Headaches this Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in on Voice of Radio. And then I will be at Chicoya on December 20th with the Band With No Name and Cool TLC. We doing the Wednesday Night Live open mic reunion there with Arrogant and who else is there? Mike D? I guess. We're going to be up there at Chicoya kicking it. Make sure y'all come through. It's free. So if you're worried about how much you got to pay, it's free. If you can't afford free, you a bitch. And then I got some other events coming up. I got a comedy show coming up after my birthday in January. So get ready for that. It'll be my first comedy show.
What is that? Because I
don't have a tentative date. We working on it. We got it together.
Man, just make sure it's after January 13th. No.
Well, my birthday January 14th, so it's definitely after my birthday.
See, I get back on the 13th. What you saying? Let's go,
So you
baby.
be back? Yeah. Hey, it'd be nice to get B. Landrum to open for that bitch. That'd be dope. Yeah, for free.
We'll talk about
Yeah, as long as y'all got the fee ready.
Come on, baby.
BookBlandrum@gmail.com.
Wait.
Yeah, just go to gmail.com. That's
Now
it.
I gotta go start a new email because you gave me a booking email address that I
No, but look, he just said book B. Landrum at Gmail. So Gmail go get the money and be like, who's B. Landrum? Who's B. Landrum? But I like to thank both of my guests for coming on the show, man. These are two talented brothers, man. I love them to death, man. I hope y'all have nothing but great success, man. And if y'all do get rich, pull me along with you so I can get rich too.
Hey, we gonna get rich.
I have 5 kids to feed, man.
That's how you do that.
We about to open it up.
Nah, it sounded like the dude from the first Total Recall. Man, I have 5 kids to feed. You said you had 6, Benny. Benny.
Oh no, 5 too much for your boy.
Man, shit.
Oh nah.
Yeah, 5.
Hit y'all. Both of y'all. Hit your thing like you just did.
Oh nah.
And yours.
What's mine?
Oh.
I don't know. Do I have a sing? Do
Ooh,
I got sing run?
You do. Like what's the one song? Yeah, it sounds like. And I'm gonna hit mine. Go fuck yourself.
Ouch,
man.
No, here's mine though. No. No, can y'all hit a harmony for the ladies real quick before y'all go? Because I know they ain't sing for real. They could have sang and y'all had to whisper it real quick.
What? Go ahead, start it.
It's like the sun don't shine without you. Always never mind around you. Yeah. I was tired of waiting. I thank God for molding you and blessing me with patience. Girl, you're my baby, yeah. All I need and all I want.
All I need and all I want.
All I need and all I want.
All that I need.
All I need and all I want.
You're everything and all I need.
You're all I need and all I want.
Uh-huh.
Don't you know?
We sent you that song too.
Yeah.
Before you get off here, Don't forget, watch it fall. Not tonight, but keep putting in your rotation. That's
No. Play it on the way out.
That's
You
the
should
strip.
play
That's
Watch
the
It
strip
Fall,
club.
bro.
That's the strip club strippers appreciation
Play it,
song.
bro.
I don't know if I want to.
Strippers appreciation song that we did.
I just played it already.
Watch It Fall.
Yeah.
No, you didn't play Watch It Fall.
Yes, I certainly did.
No, you didn't.
You played one of it.
Oh, you played okay.
Watch It Fall.
Now you want me to play? I didn't download that one because y'all.
It's okay. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
No, but it's definitely on the list though. That's gonna be played.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what we did. We sat down. We wrote a record to show appreciation to the hardworking ladies of the.
Shout out to all my stripper friends. Peaches the pole balls.
They work hard.
Temptation. Taylor Jones. Skittles, and she don't even strip no more, but she's still out here. Shout out to all the strippers. Royalty,
shout
man.
out to Charlie.
Shout out to shout out to Slickback, the pimp that run them all.
I'm about to say that's a real person.
Yeah, it's a real. His name's Slickback.
A pimp called Slickback.
No, he ain't a pimp. His name is just Slickback.
Okay.
He tried to be like the character, but he didn't have enough money to really be just like him. Because the pimp named Slickback had a whole network of bitch. Let me stop talking. We about to go though. Thank you for them. Woo! Give it up to the look, man. This is probably. I know a lot of people wanted this show. Dre Walton, Brandon LANDRUM. This was a dope ass show, man. And these dudes, they came through. I knew Dre was gonna be like me, an ass. Because me and Dre used to bump heads because we both assholes.
Yeah.
We did.
Y'all did really.
We did though.
It's great to see y'all in this
and then
place.
at the same time, we both grow hair.
Because I'm always the median.
Yeah.
Because we both had short hair at the same time. I was always taller though.
My hair longer than these.
Y'all grew your hair out?
Your hair, because you started first. My beard longer than yours.
That's fine. I like getting not carded.
I'm back on Instagram.
I like being grown.
I like being young.
I like
having
being
stamina.
I like being old enough to date the girl's mother said you fucking. I
like
don't know
ha-
what to say, Dad.
I like having
Sorry, Tarsha. I don't mean that. I'm joking. That's a good.
I like having stamina.
You ain't got that much stamina.
I'm at that stage.
I like being tall.
I'm at that stage in my life where I can mess with the daughter, the auntie, and the mom.
Me too. Shout out to the
Me too.
aunties
I'm like
in
the
the
right
Me
there.
too.
I'm like right there in
Me
the middle.
too. Me too. I like being able
You a
to.
dirty dog.
I like being able to get liquor without an ID. And on that note, thank you for coming to the show, man. I appreciate both of y'all, man. Y'all both some of the dopest artists out here, man. And one day I got to get to all y'all, man. I would like to have a round table because I could set up a whole thing out there and have where I get like you, Will Blaze, Dre,
Let's
Dion.
set that up, man.
I'll even get EJ tight jacket wearing ass up in here, man, because EJ still wear the same clothes from 1990.
Man,
but
don't do
that.
But it's just
man.
small. I'm just saying that's my nigga
Don't do
though.
that.
EJ is I love EJ. EJ the animal, you my nigga,
Hey,
man.
just make sure it's in
He's
20
one of my best clients.
Make sure you do it
But-
in 2020 because Dre Walton don't like everybody.
Oh man.
Where's the loser?
Shout out to B LANDRUM.
I'm gonna
Where's the loser?
I'm gonna quest for peace.
Because that was
Shout
like
out to B LANDRUM,
that was
Deion
like,
Davis, DeBrian Cross.
I'm gonna talk to him after the
that
show.
was a straight. Nigga, what?
Everybody else putting in work.
Oh
He's
my
like, because
God.
Dre
Ben
Walton.
told him, I told him, yeah.
Look, I gotta go on my camera and do this because he was like, because Dre Walton don't like everybody.
On that note, let's go, baby. I'm
But
outta
ladies
here.
and gentlemen, you have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Shout out to, oh yeah, let's go. We've been doing this shit, and it's been going down. Make sure y'all tune in and follow next week. It's going down like this. We about to do the Vibe on Air song. Let's go. Facebook, the Vibe on Air. YouTube, the Vibe on Air. Instagram, the Vibe on Air. Periscope, the Vibe on Air. Snapchat, the Vibe on Air. LinkedIn, the Vibe on Air. At your mama house, the Vibe on Air. Your sister know me, the Vibe on Air. I bought her hair, the Vibe on Air. Her underwear, the Vibe on Air. Yo, girl, the Vibe on Air. I don't care. The Vibe on Air. Oh yeah, the Vibe on Air. Shake my hair. The Vibe on Air.
Vibe on Air.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll be back next week. Next week we got Mixed Feelings in the building. The band Mixed Feelings. Shout out to Sade, Renee, and the rest of the crew. It's going down, man. We out of this bitch. Follow, subscribe, like, vibe. The Vibe on Air, bitch.